Stacey 6.5 years ago. The first time we ever really hung out was at a blood drive. We were volunteering for like 7 hours or something. And we've basically been best friends ever since. All of you probably know Stacey has a special kind of crazy. And we all love it oh so much. And I wouldn't want her any other way. Bobby I met when Stacey and him and Crystal and Quinn became roommates. And he was enthusiastic and extremely friendly from the moment I met him, and he has not changed since. It's been fantastic. They kind of skirted around flirting each other for a long time. Everyone kind of knew they liked each other before they did. The night they got together is one of my favorite stories. We all went out to celebrate Mardi Gras, had nothing to do, so we were just going out and went dancing at some club in Morgantown. I don't know. We were kind of making fun of all the other people dancing in the club, because that's what you do, right? And they kept pulling me to the side, alternating, pulling me to the side, and going, okay, so I have something to tell you. I really, really have a crush on Stacey, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. And then I give hints, you know, I think maybe you should say something. And then Stacey would pull me aside. So I really like Bobby, and so I kept getting hints, because by the second time they pulled me to the side, I was getting a little frustrated. Finally, it got to the point where I told Bobby that if he didn't tell Stacey, I was going to. And later he did. And a little over 2 years later, we are now here. So I like to say I'm the reason that we're here. I'm glad you're here today. You guys are an adorable couple. We didn't start out the most traditional way. You kind of lived together before you started dating, which is not the most important, but it works for you too, and it's been fantastic. You have your own kid now, Summer, in case any of you are confused.
Four-legged.
Yeah, and cat, Winry. Can't forget about Winry. You guys are gonna, I don't, nobody knows where they're going or what they're doing from here, other than being together, which is the important part. Bobby, I hope you know your last chance to get rid of me was yesterday, so you're kind of stuck now. I'm glad we're all here celebrating today. Glad you invited me to celebrate here. Beautiful wedding. Everybody agrees. You're going to have a beautiful life, which I will be there to witness every step of the way. Yeah, far away. They're leaving us. They don't like us, you guys.
But not till July.
You guys are amazing. You've been super cute. You've been super cute to Stacey from the moment you started dating. I have never had doubts that you were the one for her. You put up with her special kind of crazy better than anyone on earth could. Not saying that no one else could, just saying he doesn't do it. And you guys are amazing together.
For those of you who don't know me, Stacey's my sister. And
We all look alike.
like Stacey, or like Monique said, Stacey is very special and unique person. 12, she believed that smokestacks were actually cloud-producing machines, because that's what I told her. And she is going. So it takes a very, very special, person to keep up with her and to love her, and I am very happy to see her happy, and couldn't imagine her with anybody else. So, welcome to the family. Boy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the only person that actually prepared us.
Just for clarification, I was told by my boss, Shannon, that I had to write it down. So I would run off on a tangent and talk for 15 minutes, which I didn't do.
You'll probably still do that.
Yeah, all right, I definitely will. But, so yeah, hello everybody. It's good to see such nice looking people out today on a Saturday. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sam. I'm the best man. It's my turn to try not to embarrass myself, nor to get Bobby in any trouble with anybody. First off, Bobby Stace, I'd like to thank y'all for letting me be here. Very honored to be up here with y'all. So, I need to eat first. That was actually what I was more. Yeah. But yeah. I want to say this place just looks amazing. I know Stacey has been cutting these coffee filters for 4 months. Basically, every time we see Stacey, she would just plop her bag down, and we're like, well, Stacey's not going to be any fun tonight. 3 hours later, she's like, oh, I think I'm getting carpal tunnel. It's like, you need any help? No.
That's exactly it.
So, yeah, that's kind of how that whole went down. But yeah, all I gotta say is if you could put up with 4 months of cutting those coffee filters, you could probably put up with Bobby for it. Yeah. But it really does look amazing. Everything just looks gorgeous. I mean, the disco balls. As soon as I walked in, Shannon had basically telling me not to pump one on the ground. That's exactly what I wanted to do. But I've known them for a couple years now. Haven't really been close with them until about a year ago. Stacey and I were in Alpha Phi Omega community service organization with how I met Monique and a couple other people here. And I met Bobby through Stacey, living with, all the other people. And I was pretty upset that I didn't get to know Bobby up until about a year ago. Because, I mean, he's a real good guy. I'm sticking in my nose, I'm sorry. I'm losing track. Alright, so we didn't really get to know Bobby until about a year ago, when our friend Eric actually invited Stacey to come to Team Trivia with us, and Bobby tagged along. And Team Trivia is basically where we just go to a restaurant, and we pretend to be smart for a little bit, drink some beer, eat some wings, and try to win some money. We never do. We always end up getting 5th place or 4th place, and 3rd place is when you get $20. So, yeah, always right there. We can hope. But yeah, after the first night when they came out, we decided they were a pretty good fit. They actually got us a couple questions. Stacey's definitely got the Bible down. We don't worry about that. We're still asking for some baseball and some world geography trivia out of her, but she was working on coffee for a while, so let it slide. But Bobby, on the other hand, yeah, we're telling that story again. Bobby, on the other hand, he's pretty knowledgeable in most areas, except Canadian. Now, at the time of this question we had, I was not aware that he was half Canadian. The question was, Stephen Harper? I can't remember what it was, so I just made the question up. But it was about Canadian politics, and it was like, Stephen Harper is the Prime Minister of what country? And I was like, definitely Canada. I was like, yeah, man, it's Australia. It's like, it's 100% Australia. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's Canada, man. I don't think it's not. I was like, no, definitely Australia. We're tight. We hang out all the time. It's Australia. So we put Australia. It was Canada.
Yes, he told me about that.
Yep. Just be a little ashamed.
Yes.
Yeah, and once I found out he was Canadian, oh yeah. But yeah. All jokes aside though, I gotta say that I truly am pretty upset I didn't get to know Bobby, 4 years ago. I missed out on a great friendship that just started a year ago. He's been a steadfast friend. He's been there every time I needed him to be. He's reliable, he's smart, he's honest, he's cares about everybody. I haven't met anybody that hadn't liked him. I did some digging, trust me. Last week I made some phone calls. But yeah, I gotta say I'm very happy to be his friend and very happy to be here today. So we'd all like to raise your glasses and toast. Actually, dug this one up. And it's actually something I kind of believe too. In love, we do not find love by finding the perfect person. We find love by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. Here's the new couple.